Podcast is complete with Stephanie Karlovitz, the president and CEO of Epic Fitness and Lifestyle. We're back at the Extension Marketing Studios. We kind of went from one studio to the next. We've been talking a lot about functional movement, about kind of changing that mind state. And one of the things that most people find themselves doing is that they're sitting all day.
Yes.
And so we're kind of shortening up so much of our body. So this is about kind of bringing it back up.
Yes, low back pain is, I think, one of the major things that people walk through our doors with. A lot of people experience low back pain. It's because the glutes aren't firing, the hamstrings are too short, the quads are too tight. So here's some exercises to fix that.
Okay, perfect.
First one, we want to move in the frontal plane.
Because we're so used to doing everything front and back.
Doing everything front and back, it's causing a lot of problems in our body. So we want to move to the side. We want to flex this left foot, bring the toe to the air. You're going to feel a nice stretch in that adductor, which is the inner thigh. Then here, our arms are going to come up here. We're going to extend our body, the upper body. Have a seat, go as low as you can. Deep breath out.
Okay, what happens if my heels come up? No?
Going too low.
Okay.
Set the heel back, bring the torso forward. Yeah, do that again on that one side. So breathe in, come down. Sit, 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 sit. Okay, so this hip is super tight. Do you feel this also here?
Yeah.
Stretch through here. Okay, oh, this one's got to come up. This
Got it in there.
There you go.
Okay.
Now come back up.
Yeah.
Now do the other side. Come towards me. Breathe in. Good. Flex that foot. Awesome. So the body responds really well. 10 of these and you'll be almost touching the ground.
Okay.
So that's really good.
Okay.
So the next one, I can see that your hips are like super tight.
A little tight.
Okay, so the next one is called a good morning. It's going to open up the backside as well and really good for the low back health. We're going to be here. So our arms are 90 degrees. And I make sure I ground myself. My feet are hip distance apart. I'm going to hinge my hips, so I'm going to touch my hips to the back wall, coming forward, keeping the back flat. I'm going to feel a little bit of tension in the hamstring if they're tight, which is good. I'm going to squeeze them, breathe out, squeeze my butt cheeks together and push forward. Breathe in. Come here, deep breath out, breathe out. It's not a squat, so I'm not squatting down. I'm just going to touch the back wall with my glutes and then come forward. Really good for all of that.
I like the opening up here too
Yes.
as well. How many do you suggest of that?
I think like 15,
Okay.
you know, no weight, so you don't need much. Just feel that hamstring open up and then come back up.
Okay, and then the last thing you have, we're going to head down to the floor.
Yes, so we're doing a modified pigeon. So we're going to get into the glute a little bit, into the hip. The hip causes a lot of problems for a lot of people. So I'm going to bring my elbows in. This is a traditional pigeon you'll see in a yoga class. What I want us to do though is I want to sit our glutes to the ground. So rock the hips this way, touch the glute to the ground if you can. Deep breath out, come back up. Really be heavy in the pelvis, breathe in, let the butt touch the ground, deep breath out and come back up. Do you feel how deep that gets? That stretch is really
so good.
Yes. So if you've got tight hips or if you've got low back issues, this is huge and it doesn't allow, like anyone can do this. If you have to be elevated, like if you can't get in this position, maybe your knees hurt, then maybe prop yourself up with a pillow here. Or, you know, bend this back knee just here, come back up and have a seat down. Come back up here.
Feels so good, especially on those tight hips.
Yes, totally.
Awesome. I like these. Thank you.
You're welcome.